try to tell Richard that it's kind of chew gum on the TV.
And welcome back to the Ultra Football Centre here in Alexandria, in the lovely city of New South Wales, Sydney. Apologies there for the technical difficulties that we've been experiencing here, but we are in the first half of the international tournament. On our show table at the moment is Rudy HESTY with the light blue bases, being that he's a mad keen Manchester City fan, taking on HIDEAKI WADA with the red bases. He's a Manchester United fan, so it is a genuine derby there if you look at the two bases. We have the score in this particular game is Rudy is 1-0 up at the moment. We have 4 games going at the same time in this international competition. Singapore currently 2-0 up, with Bernard Lim now putting a goal past Kenzo Koi to go 1-0 up in his particular game. Rudy 1-0 up over HIDEAKI WADA, and I see up the top there Ashley Tan has put 3 past Hideroni Manabi. So that score that I've just given you is incorrect. Singapore are now 3-0 over Japan. There is a game going on as well. Australia are taking on our friends from over the ditch, New Zealand, and judging by the noises that I'm hearing from over there, I think that's 3-0 in the tie as well. I haven't heard Luke score yet. He's got a shot at the moment. He's playing Conrad Mudge. I can see that just off the screen there. Mudge saves that. Our interest obviously is with this particular game, WADA versus HESTY. Free kick there to HIDEAKI WADA. Good move there.
That it's inappropriate to call the New Zealand Subbuteo team wrong flicks.
And HIDEAKI just trying to maintain possession here. Good flick. Has that gone too far? Don't think it has. It's still in. Rudy trying to get the ball in play. He's going to look at this, how quick the ball moves now. Flicking with that player there. It's shootable. It's shootable. Oh wow, what a goal. What a goal from Rudy HESTY. That goes 2-0 up now over HIDEAKI WADA from Japan. Still no score that I can see in the Michael Chung Tomoki Ono game, so that is surprising. The Japanese subs are updating the scores as we go along, so that is the live score. Singapore 3-0 up in the tie. And we're continuing here, getting that camera angles. We're trying to get the best angle for you. We cannot obviously control the players, so it is a 360 game, so sometimes the players are in front of the camera. We've got more than a few different angles there, thanks to our wonderful technical director, Louis Detry. But as we said, we've had some genuine technical issues with the internet here. One of our major telcos, as we've just heard, has had another outage, which hasn't helped things here, but we are doing our very best to keep this live stream going from the 2025 Asian Cup of Table Football. That's going to be a free kick to Rudy. He's going to take it. He'll take a flick, because he'll need that player out of the way from HIDEAKI WADA. HIDEAKI is entitled to take a flick. He thinks the shot's going to come from the top there. It was a neither here nor there flick. Rudy knew that there would be distance moved for that player, so the player just off the side there, which he's going to shoot with now, was always onside. Checks the keeper's okay. Shots on. Great save there from HIDEAKI WADA. That's gone out for a throw-in. You can see the genuine sportsmanship being displayed. It's been displayed all weekend. It's, as somebody said, only the best people in the world play Subbuteo. Played in the right spirit. That it will be a back, I think. I think that ball had stopped. We're checking. Rudy's checking. That's gone out for the throw-in. Good force throw-in there from Rudy HESTY, right across the other side of the board. Only got the three players forward, including the throw-in taker. Can he get it through the gap there? He has done. Is that shootable? Checking. No, it wasn't. It is now. Another great save from HIDEAKI WADA. He's done quite well. Rudy HESTY with the block for the save. WADA now in possession. Just outside the shooting area. Good block there from Rudy HESTY. HIDEAKI going to use one of his defenders from downtown. Oh, that is unlucky. I think that hit the player first. It is. It's been called a free kick. Rudy with a block. And you'll notice that HIDEAKI didn't move that player because as you can see there from our referee, he's moved that player out the distance. Moving ball foul. Rudy will take the free kick. HIDEAKI flicked his player to make a defensive block. So his player and the ball were moving at the same time when they contacted. That's a free kick to Rudy HESTY. Moves it forward. Did it hit that player? I thought it did. HIDEAKI checking with the referee. Referee will be the sole adjudicator here. Rudy doesn't think it did. We're seeing what's going on. If it hasn't touched, Rudy HESTY will certainly shoot from here. It has charged. Well played. Using the flicking goalkeeper. Oof. Out of play. (4-0) now. Michael Chung has scored against Tomoki Ono. Current score is actually 10-3. Hideaki Manabe 0. Rudy HESTY 2. HIDEAKI WADA 0. As I say, Michael Chung 1-0 over Tomoki Ono. And Bernard Lim is 1-0 over Kenzo Koi. Our focus here is on this show table. HIDEAKI WADA doing an excellent job here against multiple Asian champion Rudy HESTY. That's a great block right in front of the ball. Rudy will move it sideways. HIDEAKI reinforcing his defense. That's a good block. Shot will come here. Oh my goodness, it's taken on the near post. What a goal. HIDEAKI expecting the... Yeah, the referee just pointing out. That's unfortunate there. HIDEAKI expecting the shot to go to the far post. HESTY with the skills that he had, put it in at the near post. He's now 3-0 up. Singapore 4-0 up in the tie. It is 4 games going concurrently. It is the aggregate score of all 4 games. And the scores in the individual matches will come into play if scores and games are level. We haven't seen that so far. At the back. HIDEAKI WADA in possession. Minute and a half to go. Oh, that's come up short. Unlucky. Rudy will take it to the other side of the table. He's got plenty of players there. HIDEAKI reinforcing his defense. Shot. It's in the shooting area. Oh, Rudy's missed there. HIDEAKI gets the opportunity to clear his defensive zone. He'll use the flicking goalkeeper now. Great block from Rudy HESTY there. HIDEAKI saying, I'm going to put it row Z. And he has done. And he has done. That's a goal kick. Nice sportsmanship there from HIDEAKI WADA saying, look, you've done very well there. The only thing I can do is just send it down. There are some players who get a tad upset when that happens. All that hard work gone to waste. So he was nice enough there to at least let his opponent know that was his intention. 30 seconds to go. Will HESTY get a chance for another shot before the half? Gone out for a goal kick. Ashley Tan scores another goal. That's 4-0 over Hideki Manabe. And I will say apologies to my Japanese friends, and my Japanese is not the greatest. Dare I say, almost non-existent. So apologies if I am mispronouncing some of these names. Good block there again from Rudy Hesty. That should be time. Oh no, we've got a few more seconds to go. There it is. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back in a few flicks for the second half of this international fixture between Singapore and Japan, and our focus on the Hideki WADA Rudy Hesty game. Back soon. And welcome back to the Ultra Football Centre here for the 2025 Asian Cup of Table Football, brought to you by our wonderful sponsors, Arrow Sport. If you need your new shirt for your club, get down to Arrow Sport. Bar Conti, great restaurant to go and get your eats. Ozflix, if you need to upgrade your Subbuteo equipment, get on the website to Ozflix. Phone Tabulous, if you need to upgrade your phone, get on down to Phone Tabulous. Subbuteo Perth are sponsoring a table here in the memory of our late great friend John Harty, who sadly passed away earlier this year after a short illness. And EnviroSun for your industrial air conditioning needs. We are focusing our attention here on the show table. It is Rudy Hesty versus Hideki WADA, 3-0. Current score, Singapore are 4-0 up in the tie. I've got some results, halftime results, in the other games that are happening at the same time. In the B International, Singapore are taking on Australia. Den Mulia is 1-0 down against Nathan Urbaniak. Adrian Elmar, 1-2 down against Vikas Chandarama. Adrian Connolly, 1-0 up over Melvin Singh. And Frank Corazon was 2-0 over Rizal Taib. And I think there was a substitution now. I haven't got that written down. I'll find out that later on. I think Frank has been substituted out. We'll find out. And in the other game that's currently underway, Australia are taking on New Zealand. Australia 4-0 up in the tie. Luke Razimski 4-0 over Conrad Mudge. Daniele Lombardi 3-0 over Ian Sanson. Benji Batten 5-1 over Richard Edison, and Robert Green 4-0 over Nick McNeil. Our focus, as I say, is on this particular game on our show table. That's a change. Rudy Hesty against HIDEAKI WADA from Japan. Oh, unlucky. Well worked to get out of that jam, but just a little too far. Throw in now to Rudy Hesty. Puts it straight into the shooting area, sets up, and oh, great save there from Hideki. That's gone out for a throw-in. Rudy, is he going to, he's taking his flick. Hideki gets the opportunity to take a flick, gets back into position. We wait for the goalkeeper to be ready. Top of the shooting area. Rudy threads and will take a shot. Oh, that's chipped over the keeper. Another great goal. Rudy Hesty now 4-0 up over Hideki WADA. The Japanese have elected not to make any subs. They've got a 6-person team. Kazuto Katakoa and Manabu Nishi are the nominated subs. You can't make a sub at any other time apart from halftime, so they won't be taking part in this fixture. Hesty elected to continue to play on there. One more flick that play. Oh, shot on the run. That's just gone wide. Out for a goal kick. Unusual formation there from Rudy, leaving that player and deliberately placing him at the top of the tee. And you'll notice that Hideki WADA will use what I call the Japanese technique for a throw. What has happened there? Free kick to Hideki Wada. Rudy flicking at the ball, a defensive flick. He's hit the ball as it's moved along. Referee's placed that in its right spot. Hideki in possession, takes the free kick. Rudy flicking to keep the pressure on Hideki. That's a free kick again, I would have thought. Yes. You don't necessarily have to take the free kick. Hideki there has elected to. It brings another player forward. He'll take a flick. Yes, he has. That's a good flick. If he plays this correctly, he may indeed have a shooting opportunity. Distance will be enforced there. You can't have the player right up there. So it's 20 millimeters, or as we call it, the two-finger rule between the ball. Oh, that's just come up short. Oh, and really self-policing there. He said he's already had a flick. He touched one of his players, which is considered a flick at the ball. Oh, that's touching both players. So I would suggest... No, it wasn't. Okay. Free kick there to Hideki Wada. He'll take a flick. That's a good thought. Rudy's allowed to move the ball out of the way. Referee places it back where it was. He'll enforce the distance rule. Maybe all three of these players need to move. No, the other one at the top of the screen there, far enough away. If Hideki can feed it through that gap there, these two players, particularly that one right at the top there, should be in a good spot to... Oh, that's unlucky. That is unlucky. You'll have to work this again to get back into the shooting area. Yeah. Free kick there to Rudy HESTY. He'll flick that player back onside. Now that he is in possession, he'll be keen to get it over the halfway line and into a shooting position. Hideki, well aware of what's coming. Yeah, it goes sideways. It can't push that player further offside. And that, again, you can see just the camaraderie that we see in our games. Rudy HESTY helping the referee there, who would have maybe placed that player in a very less advantageous position. That would be a free kick. Rudy HESTY elects to take it. WADA covers off that player really well. Distance being enforced. But Rudy will have this player on the wing in front there. Yes, there's two who's playing. A couple of players that'll be... Oh, interesting. A free kick or the throw-in. He'll take the free kick. He could have elected to take the throw-in. Free kick, a better option there, I think. Oh, that's unfortunate for Hideki. He hit his figure against one of his own, so that player has to go back. Shootable. Here we go. Checking the keeper. Oh, and that's gone in underneath the keeper. What a goal. HESTY now 5-0 up. Ashley Tan also 5-0 up over HIDEAKI Manabe. I think that is also, yes it is, Michael Chung also 5-0 up over Tomoki Ono, and Bernard Lim having a very, very tight affair against the #1 ranked Japanese player Kenzo Koi. That's still at 1-0. That was the score at half-time. Rudy Hideki Wada tight playing here, keeping possession. Rudy HESTY trying to... Oh, that's come up short, unlucky. Oh, HESTY playing the long ball. Goes back to Hideki Wada. Try to maintain that possession. He has done. Can he get these two players into play? He has. Oh, that's great play off HESTY's play. Forced to throw in, I think. Yes, he did. Well played. Nominates his player. I would imagine he'll take a... Or maybe he won't. Oh, he's elected no flicks. Good play. Feeds it through. Oh, that'll be a back. Yep. Oh, Hesty's called it a moving back, so still Hideaki's ball. But that's the third flick for that player, so we're going to need to get another player into play. Oh, just short. Rudy Hesty, change of possession, fast playing it forward. Yeah, he hit that red player, which is a foul. Hideki WADA will elect to play on. Is that touch? No, it hasn't. Change. Oh. Has he called free kick? No, both players have agreed it's play on. One of the nice things about this game of table football, if the referee... Oh, that's another great goal. Wow, from well on the side there. Almost on the touchline. He's flicked it over the keeper. I was going to say, that's one of the things about our game, that if both players agree that the referee may have erred in judgment, they can overrule the referee. We see here Michael Chung with a shot, and that's gone in. Chung scores another goal against Tomoki Ono. A little less crowded here at the Ultra Football Centre today. Not every player is eligible to play to the internationals. We've changed there. That was... Oh, I see. Here we go. We're back again. Hideki WADA from Japan playing Singaporean champion Rudy Hesty, multiple Asian Cup winner. And we said earlier on that, oh my goodness. Yeah, Rudy won the last event of the Asian Cup in Japan in 2023, and also was the winner in 2019 in Singapore. So this event has been going for more than a few years. First inaugurated in 2015, if I am correct. It used to be played annually, but now it is played biannually, with the World Cup of table football being played on the even years and the Confederation Championships being played on the odd years. Shot there. Oh, great shot there from Hideki WADA. That's going to go out for a corner. Well worked. Good save there from Hesty. 3 flicks now for Hideki WADA. And then Rudy Hesty will take 3 defensive flicks. Neither one of those players are in. Oh, I see. Hesty trying to put a wall of players to stop that ball coming across. If Hideki WADA is good enough, he gets it past them. He has done. Player is onside. Great shooting chance here now for Hideki WADA. Takes the time. And he scores! What a goal! What a goal! Chips the keeper. Fabulous work there from the corner. Hideki WADA gets a great goal against the champion player Rudy Hesty. Doesn't change the score on the tie. As I said, it is a aggregate of the 4 games. Singapore still 4-0 up over Japan. See Michael Chong 5-0 over Tomoki Ono. Bernard Lim 1, Kenzo Koi 0. 6-1 in our game. And the score has gone down from Ashley Tan and Hidenori Manabe. That was 5-0 at last score. I think that may be 6 as well. Confirmation of those scores at the end. Rudy Hesty in possession here. Sets up for shot. Oh, well done. I think that might have come off the post, and Hideki WADA makes sure it wasn't going anywhere else but out of play for the throw-in. You see, as I say, there are multiple games going on at the same time. Australia B against the Singaporean B side, and the other time this International Nations Cup is Australia versus New Zealand. That he was just outside. Again, I thought that had been a forced throw-in, but Rudy Hesty, self-reporting again, said his player was outside that quadrant to force the throw-in. Both players, your player and your opponent, and the ball have to be in the same quadrant, and the ball has to go out in that same quadrant. In that instance, Rudy's player was in the middle quadrant, so that wasn't a forced throw-in. Great play there from HIDEAKI WADA, moving the ball forward at pace. Unlucky, just short, and that's the end. Singapore win the tie 4-0. Confirmation of score, Ashley Tan 8, Hinadi Manabi 0, Rudy Hesty 6-1 over HIDEAKI WADA, Michael Chung 5-0 over Tomoki Ono, and Bernard Lim 1-0 over Kenzo Koi. Join us again soon here at the Ultra Football Centre. We'll be back.